judgment and knowledge and understanding in a way that you talk the talk, now walk the walk. So welcome to your Astroflower reading from the 24th going to the 30th of October. How you doing? How's your eclipse going and everything like that? Have you seen the eclipse readings? Because it seems to be playing out this week for Earth signs. We'll see how it goes on. So this is the reading for that week there. This week here, let's just see what's going on with the overall energies for you. This is this last squeeze, I think. This is this last squeeze of determination. It's the overall energy here is almost like it's coming into that last straight after in a marathon, just kind of going, you can do this, you can get to that line, you can see that line of finishing. Wow, look at that. Do you know what? Taurus had exactly the same thing in exactly the same line. I've got a funny feeling. Last week, a lot of the readings for the fire signs were all about working on oneself. And this week, it seems like to be for the earth signs. So, there's a bit of work to work on oneself and to work out, keep going on, walking away from things that are causing you difficulties. And I think this is what it is it's going to the end, shutting out those headaches, shutting out the world around you, or not just not getting involved in the world around you that is just conflictual for you. It's moving, keeping an eye on the goal, I think, is really important for you. Let's just see what's going on the karmic message regards to your relationships. Now you realize the value of certain people that are around you with certain relationships. In that case, I would most certainly sort of start demanding that people are like that. If someone presents to you in a certain way, that's how it should be, basically. And you're asking the world to stand up to the plate and walk the talk rather than just talk the talk. Here is it's almost like you shouldn't invest if people are not going to come through with the goods of what they pertain to be, then I'd hold on tight in a way. Don't just give it away for free. It'll make things very, very clear for you and for everybody else around you. Let's see how the universe is trying to guide this karmic message. Don't take too much on your shoulders at the moment. Don't feel you have to organise all the relationships that are around you, basically. Yeah, I would be clear vision. This is where the universe is trying to sort of help you out. This is built upon sort of judgment. The King of Swords, judgment and knowledge and understanding in a way that you talk the talk, now walk the walk sort of scenario. That's what it seems to be. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic path. Yeah, they'll naturally be blocking out things. So if people have not walked the talk, normally you would happen to be, you'd bump into someone in the street if they're walking the talk, and because they're not, you won't bump into them. They won't figure in your life, as it were. And so this is, they're keeping you concentrated on that evident path of flowing through. So within your relationships that are around you, I would just don't forget to keep on the goal. I think the business side is going to be more important for you this week rather than the relationship side, because you've got stuff to get to, goals to get to. Let's just see how what the guides are influencing the conversation that is within you. It's like normally you give people a little bit of the what do you call it? The luck of the draw? No, the benefit of the doubt. you'd give them the benefit of the doubt sometimes. And here it's just sort of kind of like it's just being very frank and very, very straight and sort of no. Yeah, it's because you're working on those long-term plans. It's for those people, those relationships that are there for the long term, I think is going to be quite important. But it's a definite transition, and it's a realization and a work within yourself that's really important at the moment this week, I think. And this seems to be the earth sign sort of thing. Let's just see what's going on the financial sort of side of life, on the jobs, business and projects. Here's the karmic message. You have to have that killer instinct sometimes. You have to have that killer instinct. People are, if someone decides to buy something, it's because they have decided to buy it. Yes, you would have helped them along by selling the product to them, but at the same time, you're not responsible that there is a degree where you can turn around and sort of say, look, if you buy this, you're going to put yourself in financial difficulty. But if you're not privy to that sort of information and the people, are up for buying it, you've got to then go in for the final sale, as it were. Yeah, and I think that's where your enthusiasm and it's your passion for success, I think, is going to be your driving motor in your jobs and your business and etc. this week. Let's just see how what the universe is trying to influence this karmic message. Don't stop till the music drops. That's a song. That's a lyric out of a song, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's some sort of like Kool in the Gang or something like that. But it's sort of saying go. It's really encouraging you to go right through to the end. There choices to be made. Yeah, I think it is also. You're gonna be able to see clearly the result of being having that determination to get closure on your jobs, on your business and stuff like that. Where you're actually progressing, you're getting some sort of thing. It is creating a little bit of a tunnel vision within you, and I think maybe the universe is warning you a little bit about that, that it could be good to lift off the blindfold. But at the same time, I think they're also sort of saying here, don't get involved in all of this sort of stuff. They've both got the crows picking at their, causing them headaches here. And I think here is, so the universe is sort of saying, just keep your focus, keep going on. I think. Limit your choices or doubts basically within you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this. We need this. That's what they're sort of saying. We need this. We need this to work. They're very conscious about going for the goal here. They've got a very clear, passionate. This comes into I think this is going to feed that passionate side of that karmic message of going for the goal, basically. And the guides seem to be really focusing on that. So all your coincidences will be pushing you in that direction, and I would follow it. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. They're being your biggest fan here. They really are encouraging you to move forward and move on. They're really encouraging you, kind of almost with a lot of carrot, sort of saying, come on, look what we could win, look what we could get, look what we could win. It is a change of cycle. You're right on the edge of this, Virgo. There's a lot of, squeezing that last bit of juice out of you to get you there. You've got to go, you almost got to put in 110%, Virgo, to get what you want, and you're going to get it if you put in that 110%. I think this is where the mutable side of you is the difficult side. It's got to go right to the end, and knowing that there's a definition of the end for you. Let's just see how the what the overall outcome is, and therefore you can have a new cycle going on. I think this signifies, once you get that first one under your belt, you're off and running. Walking away from something. This is the new cycle that's coming in. It's walking away from all that doubt, I think, finally. And walking away from something that's, that's been causing you headaches as well. That's what that overall energy. It's going to bring it to the surface, not only on the relationships or on your business side, but this new cycle that's coming up for you. And it'll probably come out in next week's reading as well, from the 1st to the 7th of 1st to the 6th of November, and it's a case of walking away from things, I think, that no longer serve you, basically, no longer serve you, and that's that change of fortune coming in, and you're going to get a glimpse of it this week, but next week it's going to be really become a lot more sort of visible. There you go, Virgo. Important work on ourselves this week as in regards to earth signs. So yeah, make sure you get in there because it's worthwhile doing it. It's going to set you up beautifully for long-term goals. In the meantime, Virgo, don't forget, life should be good. So please do have fun.